Throughout the semester, there were quite a few interesting modules that stood out. However, the one that impacted me the most was Model 14, Breaking the Cycle of Recidivism. My civic engagement question is one: why are there so many mostly black men and other minorities incarcerated in comparison to the other race? In the video, The Open Mind, Dr. Elizabeth Hinton, Assistant Professor of History at Harvard University and author of the bestseller From the War on Poverty to the War on Crime, The Making of Mass Incarceration in America, answered some impertinent questions by highlighting the unscrutinized incarceration system, the criminalization of African Americans by federal government state policies that encourage racial profiling and surveillance. The other question would be then, is incarceration a tool, and is it used in an effort to control the population of African Americans as demographic changes post the industrial era took place? It was highlighted that dating back to the abolition of slavery, there were very little or no changes in the economical well-being of the people who came out of slavery, as they had no equity and there was no transformation of concentrated wealth, nor transformation of political power. So individuals were basically freed, however, freed with no assets, no influence, and made to start life out of nothing. Added to that situation, the community was stigmatized as being impoverished, then as a threat, then forced into prison for a variety of reasons, and at times none. Furthermore, there was a lack of representation in the very institutions that aim to imprison mostly black young men, which shows that there is clearly injustice in the justice system. In the video, What is the Prison Industrial Complex? Alex Friedman, Associate Director of Human Rights Defense Center, explained about the way the prison industrial complex works and the way in which the system started by claiming it was trying to fix an already created problem, then used it as an opportunity to unreasonably work against, stigmatize, and incarcerate mass segments of the society, both for political reasons and to gain profits, as the majority of the prisons were privately owned. It was interesting to note the various ways in which people's rights were taken away through mass incarceration and the manner of which who were targeted to be imprisoned, mostly majority, minority, and mostly the poor class. In the book, The Rich Get Richer and the Poor Gets Poorer by Jeffrey Raymond, he explains the dangerous acts committed by the rich that gets overlooked because they have money. Acts which are even more dangerous to the society, of which they are constantly getting away with, such as fraud, embezzlement, computer crimes, just to name a few. He is a professor at the American University faculty and highlights also the various ways through which people are imprisoned through immigration detention centers, secure juvenile correctional facilities, regional and tribal jails, and the federal prison.